I forget if I cut the recording, so I'm just going to do that again. Okay, how about PB and Nutella? Sure, why not? I want Global Lux Laugh. No. No, we don't. We do not want a Global Lux Laugh.
Nutella, bacon. Bacon Nutella. Think about that. Roll that one around in your mind for a second. Bacon Nutella.
Oh, Papa Gamer joining us. And Oda. That's really cool. We got Jack in here. I haven't seen him in one of these stream games yet. Melanosis, new face possibly, and then
Jacques Lepini.
I know Flammabubble was one of the new guys that joined us previously, and he won but could not use the Guild Wars key. That's unfortunate, but hey man, at least you won a contest. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Chatterbox being someone, a new face, and DJ Tick as well.
Jazzy Jeff.
Huh?
You said DJ. It's DG.
Oh, DG. Oh my gosh.
You said DJ, so I said Jazzy Jeff. I know. So yeah, Ash first pick. Comvy picking that up for the blue team. Purple team actually Oda picking up Tristana and Swain being picked for the purple team. And Karth is pick out of the blue team.
What is the contest today? The contest today is that support players, the best support player at the last game played midnight Eastern, will be given a $10 RP card purchased by yours truly. No, not me, sorry. By Dave. Combi386, who's been hosting these games. So yeah. How'd you finish Amnesia yet? No. I did not play that anymore.
If you could make Timo mushrooms anything, what would it be? How about little cups of boba tea that explode into little tapioca pearls? That'd be pretty cool.
What?
All right. What's going on?
I don't know. Anyway, if you're the best supported player tonight, you get a $10 RP card. You can convert any champion into a Yordle. Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath.
Or no, Blitzcrank. I would want Blitzcrank to be Yordle, like a tiny robot. That'd be awesome.
Fizz, because why not make something cute even cuter?
I don't know, man. He has like a weird case of like tentacle head. He scares me.
Draven. Draven Yordle.
Draven Yordle, yeah.
I want to hear him be all full of himself in a squeaky Yordle voice.
Yeah, with like a mustache that's half his size.
Like Corky's, only it's a Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty great. And just keep his axes the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get him throwing around like huge axes. He's a little Yordle. Make it happen, Riot.
My music stopped playing.
So actually a Teemo pickup at a purple team. I'm assuming that's going top lane. And Jacques Lepini picking up a Mumu for the jungle.
New Amumu jungle. I like that.
I like it even more mid.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Chatterbox and Compy are going to switch. Compy going to go for that Nunu jungle. Nunu jungle being very strong and very entertaining.
Yeah, I heard you were raving about the new Consume.
Oh, yeah. The new Consume. Something else, man.
So how much did they increase the healing by? Or did they increase the true damage?
It was the true damage. It was increased to 900 at level 5.
Wow.
And it does 900 true damage now to all neutral creeps. And it does not do half damage to Dragon and Baron. It does full. So he's terrifying right now. And the Visionary passive got reduced to 5 hits instead of 7.
Man, imagine that new support with the jungler, that Smite Consume combo.
No.
Just assassinate Baron.
Yeah, but what I've seen him do really well, and what I've wanted to say is that Mid-Nunu's new Visionary passive lets him infinitely harass you and then stay in lane the entire time.
Yeah, that's a little scary. That's a lot scary, actually.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, if anybody makes custom skins, make me a Draven Yordle. Yordle swag. Really just Yordle all the champions. And so yeah, Flammable picking up Nidalee. So I think we're actually going to see that support Nidalee. Yeah, I think we're going to see. Oh wow, teleport revive Karthus. Haven't seen that in a while. I don't know if that is staying that way, but that could be.
That's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I haven't seen teleport revive Karthus in a little while. So yeah, I think we're going to have Ashe and Nidalee down bottom, Riven up top, Nunu in the jungle, and that teleport revive Karthus in mid, and down bottom I think we're going to see Tristana Leona, which
it's pretty scary.
Pretty terrifying early. Yeah, a lot of burst damage at level 2. Swain in the middle, Teemo up top versus Riven, actually. That's a pretty good matchup. And Amumu in the jungle.
Yeah, Riven has that speed and disruption, but Teemo really excels when laning against people who need to auto attack you to do damage.
Yeah, and especially against melee champions, even though she does have quite a bit of mobility with Broken Wings and Valor, Teemo just famous for being able to kite you all day. And he's really somebody that if you play aggressively in lane and you just harass every time somebody gets in range, it's just infuriating.
Yeah.
And especially against Riven, who has no built-in sustain, that could really, really be painful. But yeah, I think these are final team lineups, and yeah, we are seeing that teleport revive Karthus. That was a final choice.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. Teleport revive Karthus. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I haven't seen Karthus actually in a very long time. Save some ARAM games, but
yeah, we're actually everybody in the own chat still talking about Yordles.
Yeah, the Yordles.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Somebody said support Karthus.
Well, I mean,
well, we'll see.
The thing about AP mids supporting is they're useful for the first 15 minutes of the game, and then they're not anymore.
Yeah, but you know what? Some of those AP mids still work out as supports bottom lane. I mean, what was it, Morgana? I mean, even though she has support tag, she is pretty much an AP mid as of late, and she actually we've seen some Morgana support bottom lately in these in-house games, and it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Even late game, just her utility, the length of the lockdown on that dark binding, and her ultimate.
Maybe Karthus, to counterpoint my own point, maybe Karthus could work because of his ultimate, because he could slowly snowball even though he's not getting CS.
No pun intended. Although with Hacha, the puns are always intended.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. What was it that you said on Twitter the other day? Zyra's gonna have bug problems because she's a plant.
Yeah.
You're awful.
But I made sure to give source, though that's not my own. That's an amazing pun.
Whose was that?
That was some guy off of Reddit. I posted the link with the pun, actually.
Well done, Reddit, Anon.
Yeah, well done. God, I can't wait till Zyra comes out. Let me just express, how excited I am for that champion, and now we're going to jump into the... So, we have Nunu jungle, and we have Amumu jungle. Amumu really relies on blue. If Nunu can somehow counter jungle him, Amumu's going to fall behind really fast if he can't get any ganks off. That's going to be a problem. They need to really defend that buff. They shouldn't go for any invades.
Yeah, especially with Nunu, with that consume early and that smite, able to steal buffs very, very effectively and quickly.
Yeah.
How much damage does it do at level 1? Hodges. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like my mic was on the fritz there. I think I may have just bumped the mute button by accident, but at level 1, the true damage is 500.
Wow.
Yeah, that if you consume and smite, you've nearly killed blue buff.
920 true damage at level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we're in game now. Looking at some purchases here. Riven taking that boost 3. Trying to, I think, counter that Teemo kite, but Teemo taking boost 3 as well. Swain with a Doran's ring in mid, interesting. Don't see many Doran starts anymore, and Nidalee actually taking a Doran's ring as well.
Yeah, you don't see that honestly at all. That is something. Oh, it's a
actually,
Swain. I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't take notice of that. That Swain was in the game, but
All I can think of when I see that Swain skin is Iron Stylus.
yeah, same
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah.
parakeet or the
Yeah.
parakeet. What the
Parrot.
toucan? Is that what that is?
I think it's Parrot.
That's not a toucan. It's parrot. What am I talking
Yeah.
about? Some tropical bird. He's a pirate, but yeah, because his icon has always been that.
I mean, not only do you have the Bilgewater Swain that reminds you of Iron Stylus, but you also have Iron Solari Leon,
Yeah.
which just pretty much has Iron Stylus all over it.
Yeah. Moo asking for hugs and his blue buff. And blue team just setting up a wall for their blue. Everyone playing really cautiously right now. Save bottom lane.
Yeah, and it is that support in Italy. And with that Doran's ring, going to be able to put out some nice harass.
Yeah, if she can land her giant rectangles of pain.
Giant rectangles of pain.
Yeah, because I always see Nidalee's spear as when they hard-coded it into the game, they didn't crop it. They didn't crop the hitbox around the spear itself. They just kind of made like a rectangle and then put a sprite in the middle of it and then phased out the sides. And it's just a rectangle.
I think that's a champion that needs a visual rework. Is Nidalee. I mean, look at her feet, man.
Yeah, she has the case of triangle feet. Right? Yeah.
She has a bad case of triangle feet.
Same with Tarek and Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Although I
But
don't.
I mean, Mordekaiser's a giant suit of armor.
Still
It's
triangle
a little
feet.
bit more excusable.
Well, maybe Mordekaiser should keep his triangle feet, but Tarek and Nidalee need something done.
Nidalee just keeping vision on Leona in this bush down here, just keeps laying down those traps, and Leona keeps popping them.
Yeah, and they do damage. You can't count them out. I've died to a bush.
Oh yeah. And really, I think what's the most annoying thing about those is the amount of time on that vision
Yeah.
and how long that lasts.
Riven taking in. Oh my God, those auto attacks. Wow. Sorry, but that auto attack did a lot of damage. He only has 53 attack damage.
Well, what you have to remember is that even though Teemo only has 53 attack damage, you can pretty much count it as 62 because he gains an extra 9 magic damage from Toxic Shot on hit at rank 1 and another 6 damage every second for 4 seconds. So it's an additional 24 damage plus the extra 9 on hit. So it's like he's got 62 attack damage pretty much as well as an extra 24.
If you look bottom, those chunks of health are all from Nidalee spears.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Nidalee really landing those things. In between just now a minion wave. She jimmied that thing around 3 enemy minions and it landed on Udda.
Well, I think Nidalee actually synergizes pretty well with Ashe. If Ashe can land that slow, it just makes landing that spear even easier.
She can land her
And now
ultimate.
Oh, Nidalee disconnecting, but Nunu actually coming in for a gank here. He's got double buff, and they are, I believe, completely unaware that he's there. There's no ward from the purple team in that bush. But Nunu's just going to choose to go back in his jungle here. let Ash farm up a little bit. Get some solo XP. And I think where they don't know that Nidalee is disconnected, there's still that factor, that fear factor.
Yeah, because she's landed both of her spears.
Right. And they've done quite a bit of damage.
And there she is. Thank
and
God.
as you see, the reconnect notice comes up, and Leona's like, oh, well, she's been gone. And getting a little more aggressive here. But getting hit by that trap, giving vision on her.
Yeah, it takes
And
almost...
up top, Riven exchanging with Teemo a little bit here, missing a couple of those broken wings, and Teemo reciprocating. Popping that potion.
Oh, mid. There comes the ice ball. The bird, the Decrepify goes down on Nunu, slowing him, but that's not enough. Karthus, first blood.
Well, that's dangerous, man. Karthus, first blood.
Oh no, there's a disconnect again from Nidalee. This time they're not as scared.
Mumu reacting a little late, so going back into his jungle here. Man, I just have the urge to, when I get back into the game and am able to play again, to play the weirdest things ever. I just want to play like AP and Mumu mid. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh no, here goes Riven again, putting some damage out onto Teemo, but...
Oh, the flash. And that burst damage from the ice ball and Requiem. Unfortunately, couldn't flash over that wall. It was a little too thick.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for him. That ice ball was the only thing that sealed the deal.
Poor Teemo.
Yeah, well, I don't feel any remorse for that. But here comes a rocket jump onto Ash. The explosive shot going to chunk her down a bit with that burn.
And reduce the first part of that potion's healing. And you know what? I think a big part of them nerfing the duration on potions and making it heal more in a shorter amount of time actually kind of passively buffed those Grievous Wounds moves. Because it really just, reduces the effectiveness of a potion even more, because the potion does more healing in a shorter amount of time.
See, I don't even know if I agree with that. Do I really want these bleeds to do more damage?
Well, they don't do more damage. What I'm saying is
to be more effective?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Grievous Wounds, I think, was something that got a little bit neglected when somebody used a potion in lane, because how long did the Grievous Wound last, and how long was the potion healing your enemy? And so they reduce the amount of time that it takes for the potion to heal you. And so those Grievous Wounds, if you use them when somebody uses a potion, are much more effective at, reducing the effectiveness of the potion. And I like that, honestly.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Maybe it's just because I play Fizz and Tristana.
Yeah, maybe. Fizz, like he needs more bleed or whatever that is.
He needs more, everything.
No.
More of all the things. You know what he needs is more burst.
Anyway, we have an exhaust going down on Leona bottom. She's probably not going to get away for now. Oh, the minion blocks the Nidalee spear, though. She is going to be able to walk away. Comfy kind of getting a little zealous there. Going to take a couple tower shots. The heal goes out from Nidalee. They're going to retreat.
I mean, if that Nidalee spear had not hit a minion and it actually hit Leona on the way out, that ice ball would have definitely killed her. So she got lucky sidestepping that.
Yeah. She probably just would have died outright to the spear.
Purple Paint's going down in their jungle. There are no camps there, but they know Nunu's there. I think kind of giving Tristana a heads up that he's still around.
And there's that blinding dart as Riven goes into Broken Wings. That's going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Teemo just really, really effective at trading.
And it's so hard to run away from him, too, because he's so fast.
He doesn't, trade through sustain, and he doesn't, trade well through tankiness. He just trades well, through that blind.
Yeah, through high damage.
And really, by kiting. He's just got so much mobility. Purple Pink's going out. I think they... Well, I thought they thought that somebody was in that river bush. They might still think someone's there. Tristana takes some damage from that volley. And actually, yeah, blue team taking that tower really early. I'm kind of surprised that that happened. I know a lot of times in bottom lane, where it's kind of a farm fest, you don't always want to take that tower early because pushing can have dire consequences.
Here comes Nunu top. Riven needs to be careful. They both hit a mushroom. An ice ball comes out. That's some burst damage. There's a Karthus ultimate as well, and the exhaust on Riven. Karthus is not going to be able to take down Teemo, but maybe if he can get an ice ball out. Yeah, there it is.
And actually, Swain picking up a kill on Karthus in mid with the aid of a Mumu. Mumu popping his ult there, I believe.
Yes.
Cool down, that's what it looks like. And Tristana getting kind of low down bottom here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, I'm really surprised they took that tower early. But a Mumu coming in for a gank now. Nice Zenith Blade onto Ashe, and now a Mumu coming in. Ashe missing her ultimate, unfortunately, and that's going to seal her fate. Tristana picking up the kill there, the ignite on a Mumu, and wow, flashing right out of the range of that spear. That was a really nicely aimed spear, too.
Yeah, Nidalee, so that's what it was. I was wondering why she didn't just go Cougar for him to put out some damage, and she's only level 5. That makes sense, because she did disconnect a few times.
Yeah, but, that may, if Ashe can really catch up, farm up really well, that may be good for Ashe, because she did get solo farm or solo XP for a little while.
Yeah, maybe
but
so.
To be honest, she's not really ahead in levels. She's level 7, and Tristana and Leona I think she's right about to hit 7. Yeah. Oh wow, that spear chunking her down, and not even from
top lane. Bit of an exchange going on. The blinding dart really hurts Riven. Amumu's coming in. She's going to drop the ignite and flash away from Amumu. The ignite will take down Teemo, and she's going to retreat to her tower unscathed.
Poor Teemo.
That was some crazy kiting by Teemo there.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think he had, maybe they had been popped. I don't think he had enough mushrooms to really tactically retreat.
There's Nunu again, just throwing out some auto attacks. But he's in a bad place. He consumes for most of his health back, but the Decrepify just hurts so much, and the slow so significant.
And Ravenous Flock chunking him down too.
Yeah. Although I think he'll probably just go consume something back. He throws out an ice ball again onto Swain.
Karthus doing a lot of damage with that lay waste though. But Swain with blue buff, I think he's going to be able to regain that pretty quickly with Ravenous Flock, and he's also got that catalyst working for him. Now purple team converging on mid, Leona and Amumu coming in. Blue team had that warded a little farther out. So I think they knew that, yeah, what was going on there. Karthus, I think, giving a ping in mid, letting everybody know, hey, I got 3 here, push if you want to, come and help, whatever. But something needs to happen.
Some pings going out bottom. I'm not sure why. They may be trying to move down there for some sort of gank after Mumu grabs blue. Mumu's actually going to give blue to Swain. Swain's moving over there. That's going to help him out when dealing with Karthus.
Italy putting a trap in that bush over there, or is that a... Yeah, that is a trap. They are kind of overextended, and I think if Amumu had come around the other way, they really would have been able to really catch him off guard.
Yeah,
but I think Amumu just kind of assumed that was warded.
Yeah, but it's not.
Amumu stepping on that trap.
Yeah, so I'm just a couple standoffs. Nidalee throws out that spear. Not much happening.
Nunu coming down to assist as well here.
Yeah, something might happen.
I'm pretty sure they had vision on Nunu coming in through Tribush. Purple did have that warded.
Top lane, there goes some broken wings by Riven, trying to put out some damage onto Teemo. Teemo just blinding dart every single time she tries to come in. Oh, there's Nunu. He's running out into the middle, trying to throw out an ice ball.
There is no tower there, so I think they have a little bit more breathing room as far as chasing is concerned, but that stun kind of shut him down.
Yeah. So, still not too much happening. Let's look at some CS totals mid. We have Karthus with 96 CS. He has a Catalyst and a Blasting Wand going for the Rod of Ages. And then Swain has 71 with a Catalyst and a Doran's. Both have a kill. Karthus up by 1 though. And an assist. And almost 20 CS. Or almost 30 CS. If we look top lane, Riven with a kill, a death, and 2 assists. Teemo with 3 deaths. Riven actually behind in CS though. Probably from the pressure that Teemo is putting on her with his auto attacks and a blinding dart. Ashe at 80 with 1 death, and Tristana with 90. Tristana actually has not died, but has gotten a kill. She's a bit ahead, but not in damage. Ashe has a BF sword, whereas Tristana is opting for Doran's.
And like I said, you know, when you're behind, just go straight for that build. You know, don't waste your time with the Doran's. It's just going to get you even farther behind.
Yeah, Doran's is something that you get when you're ahead. Someone tried to teleport on that Teemo shroom, but Nunu stepped on it. He's going to throw out his ultimate for some sort of burst damage, and actually Swain was able to get there. That's a double kill for Teemo. He is now 3-3. Now there's an engage going on bottom, an explosive shot, and the rocket jump goes out on Ashe. She's going to take some damage. The volley goes out to try and stop their advance. I had not noticed that Swain had teleport, and that's pretty interesting.
Good job, Teemo.
Yeah, good job.
Teemo picking up a Malady on that B.
Yeah, Malady being his best friend. If I'm correct, didn't Malady used to give lifesteal? A long time ago.
If it was that long ago, I probably didn't know.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. People used to
actually, I actually don't build Malady on Teemo.
Yeah, no, you like that not on hit. You like that bruiser build with Madrids, right?
I like the instead of the Malady, I like the Wit's End.
Oh.
It gives you that extra on-hit magic damage like the Malady, but it also gives you a good chunk of magic resist, and even more magic resist as you continue attacking. And a nice chunk of attack speed, too.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Wit's End might be one of my favorite items on any champion. I like it on Udyr as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate going around on Wit's End and Ionic Spark on which one is better. A lot of people say Wit's End, but in some situations they actually came out with the fact that Ionic Spark is a bit more beneficial. Crazy stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know, health is it's kind of a replacement for MR in certain cases. Not a replacement, but a substitute. And what I mean by that is, you know, if you don't have the option of building MR, you can build health and get a similar results.
And here's top laners trading going on. Teemo kind of pulling ahead though. Oh my god, the damage from those mushrooms that she stepped on really just took her down.
Yeah, and with that Malady shredding her MR every time he hits her with it, the mushroom every tick of that just doing more damage.
Yeah, it's passive damage as well. Jacques Le Peni coming in, missing that bandage toss.
Man, Jacques Le Peni is really fun to say.
Yeah.
So is Flammable.
Flammable. And Melanosis. That's a cool name.
Who's got Melanosis?
On purple team.
Oh, Teemo.
Yeah.
So Teemo going to, I think, start to push down this tower up here, or just take some minions. He's got a little mushroom forest set up.
Yes, he does. He's planning to stay up there as long as he possibly can. Probably going to be able to push this down this tower before Riven gets there. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, he's going to back
He's
out.
going to back off. I think he actually wants to take advantage of the lane that he's ahead in. And down bottom, Nidalee, I think, might be disconnecting again. Oh, no, there goes the ultimate from Nidalee, so she's definitely not. The flash away. A nice Leona ult, but the flash shutting down any sort of chance of getting a kill on Nidalee there, so she is going to be... I think he was trying to recall and got Zenith bladed.
Yeah, maybe so. Ash doing well in farm. She has 97, but Tristana, ooh, 133, pulling ahead by almost 40. There goes the ice ball on Swain. He's a bit caught out, but not really. His teammates are moving in with him. The wall of pain shuts off that advance.
Somebody talking about if you bought all the Teemo skins, how much of an RP investment that would be. I could tell you how much it would be because I've done it.
Oh my god. It's a lot of...
Got them all.
That's a lot of skins.
Not enough. It's not enough.
Funny thing is, I say that's a lot of skins, though most of the time when I stream, I have almost 5,000 RP, always, because I spend so much money.
Teemo skins are like tattoos for me. It's like I buy one and then I just want to go get more, and there's never enough.
Get Teemo tattooed on your back or something.
Now that's the line.
That there's the line.
Maybe I'll just get his helmet, like just his helmet.
Yeah.
Just in like those,
like on your shoulder.
Like those gangsta style letters, just like Scouts code.
Yeah.
Like across your chest.
And it's like a beat up version of Teemo's helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like some mesh on it.
Yeah.
Mumu coming in for a gank down bottom. Puts out the bandage toss, not hitting anybody there. Now Nunu reciprocating, chasing down, trying to look for somebody to hit with an ice ball. But his teammate's not in the vicinity. I think he's going to choose back off there.
Yeah, Teemo finally just starting to wander around, knowing he's so ahead of Decrepify. Going out on Carthage, he's taking a lot of damage from the Ravenous Flock. He is going to fall. Now, if you look mid again, Karthus, 153 CS, has a Rod of Ages and a Blasting Wand. 104 on Swain. Trying to pick up that Rod of Ages.
Nice Leona ult on Nunu. Nunu coming in, trying to contest that dragon, but getting shut down there. And now hitting 4 people, getting stopped a little bit early, I think. Oh, but Nidalee picking up the snipe on Leona there on the front line. That was a really nice try on that Nunu ult.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate that didn't channel all the way. I wanted to scream.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that Mumu ult really saved him there. Because God, I feel like that was lost opportunity.
Anybody who wonders what we mean when we say Empire, there was a team back a while ago in Season 1 that got disbanded, and one of their tactics was using that Nunu ult in the brush, and they used it in tournaments a lot, and it was pretty successful. And when they disbanded, a lot of the other teams, kind of in honor of them, started calling that technique an Empire.
Yeah, and God, it's just so much fun to watch. And they're a legend. They're a legend now.
Empire would be proud.
Yeah.
So Tristana farming up really well, 163 CS, 2-0-1 as comparing to Ash's 125, but Ash already with that Infinity Edge, and Tristana falling a little bit behind. Tristana might just go for that Bloodthirster first. Let's see how much gold she's accrued. Oh, she's got 2,100, and oh wow, Karthus.
Yeah, the amount of slows up there. The Nunu Ice Ball on the Wall of Pain, he just couldn't move anywhere, and then Riven came in with her broken wings. Karthus picking it up with a late waste. Compy gonna clear out this mushroom forest.
Oh, he's got that Oracle, yeah. Gonna clear him out. Leona getting pinged by blue team here. Zenith blading in on Karthus, but Karthus just gonna walk away from that. No other member of purple team there to deliver.
Wow, Combi cleared out every single one of those mushrooms with that Oracles. That's... Ooh, I just dropped something. That's pretty devastating.
Good chunk of gold.
Yeah. The ultimate and Zenith Blade and Bandage Toss and Exhaust onto Ash, and the ultimate from Amumu going to pick up the kill on Ash. Swain going to pick up a kill on Karthus. And Nunu's going to throw out his ultimate, some decent burst damage, but he's getting chunked down by auto attacks from Teemo. The Decrepify is going to slow him a bit. There's the ultimate from Karthus pushing him back. He's
picking up that kill on Leona.
Yeah. And then
Riven coming in now, but taking a lot of damage from Teemo and Amumu. A nice Nidalee spear kind of deters Teemo. Meanwhile, down bottom lane, Tristana just farming away, taking that bottom tower. Let's see what she got with her gold there. Actually picked up that Infinity Edge right away. I thought the Bloodthirster was coming first. But that Infinity Edge, a pickup. I saw her with about 2,100 gold, and I know that when you have a BF sword, it's 2,180 to that Infinity Edge, so I guess she picked that right up.
I suppose so. Not the worst choice. I mean, you had the Vamp Scepter. That's enough lifesteal for now. You want some damage.
You know, I think it's underestimated the knowledge of items and how much they cost.
Yeah.
You know, how much that can help you in lane, knowing how much it is for each item that you need to purchase. And, you know, how many creeps you really need to kill. How long do you need to stay in lane? You know, is it worth it to stay in lane to get that amount of gold that you need for that next item purchase? And I think a lot of people underestimate the value of that knowledge.
Yeah, I think, and with backing as well, like if you're doing extremely well and you haven't backed, maybe that's not the best idea, because if your jungler comes in, you're doing really less damage than you could be if you've just backed for a couple seconds. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to like farm all day and accrue enough to go back and just buy a BF sword, or not a BF sword, but just like buy an Infinity Edge or a Bloodthirster outright. But you got to think about the fact that until then you're crippling yourself. You could be going back and gaining a huge advantage with the kills or all the creep score that you've got, and you know, pick up a BF sword and dominate. You know, dominate even harder. I mean, you got to think about the fact that if you're just dominating down there with the Doran's Blade, how, you know, it's just going to be even better if you go back and grab a BF sword.
Yeah.
And you're just helping yourself out. I mean, like I said, it is nice, you know, that feeling of just being able to go and buy something outright, but it's even better feeling to just dominate the entire time because you're ahead the whole time. Nice Amumu ult, catching 3 people in it. Riven flashing in, trying to pick up a kill there. Teemo actually picking up the kill on Karth. This purple team retreating from his area of that defile. Riven ulting. Looks like she might want to use that ultimate, but getting caught actually by the Leona ult, and Teemo taking her down pretty quickly. And Tristana rocket jumping out of there before taking more damage from Nidalee, Nunu, and Ashe. And so purple team a 2-for-0 there. Or, yeah, 2-for-0. Now it looks like they're going back to their lanes. Teemo going to farm even more. Teemo sitting at 134 CS now. 7-4-2 actually. Working on that Frozen Mallet now after that Malady. Nunu getting really low in mid here. A timely heal from Nidalee.
Yeah, nearly dying to that last Ravenous Flock that got thrown out at him. I was sure that he was going to fall, but really clutch heal there.
And he was really not that far away from that mushroom, so it's kind of a good thing that Nidalee laid that down. Nidalee actually doing quite a bit of damage with her spears still.
Yeah, she has a needlessly large rod and an amplifying tome.
Yeah, not really building supporty, just building for that poke damage.
Yeah. Maybe recommend picking up some gold per 10, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you want maybe a Cage's Lucky Pick and a Philo soon. Or a Feedlow and a Heart of Gold. You are supporting still. And you don't want to fall behind. You have one kill, but no CS.
Purple team taking Dragon yet again. Teemo actually flashing in to get an auto attack on Karth. It's kind of kiting them away from that Dragon. Purple team actually going to take a, not completely uncontested, but a pretty easy Dragon due to that nice taunt from Teemo. There's that global taunt, drawing everybody away from that Dragon area. And now all 5 members of the blue team here. Nidalee's going to face check that bush. Tristana going to get out of there just in time. Teemo using his passive to evade detection. And now Nunu face checking that bush. I think he's going to try to ult here if he can get out of that lockdown. But Karth is going to take a lot of damage from Tristana, actually. That ult from Tristana chunking him down. But Riven with a lot of damage taking down Amumu. And then Karthus with that ultimate.
Yeah, it was a really great ultimate by Karthus, not to pick up kills, but early to put out a lot of damage to turn the fight in their favor, even though they kind of got caught in the bush initially by purple team. They're turning things around. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I like it a lot. And they're going to take that mid turret, probably push for the second one.
And what I liked about that Karthus ultimate was that he used it really early on in the fight. And a lot of Karthus use it to pick up kills on people that are retreating.
Right.
Which, if you think about it, you want to use it as early as possible. Because if you've got a global ultimate that does damage to everybody on the team, why would you not want to use it when everybody on the team is alive?
Exactly.
And just get the maximum amount of AoE damage from it.
And not just that, but if you use it while everyone's alive, about either halfway or right at the beginning of a team fight, you can really turn something into your favor.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a powerful initiation tool.
It's a initiation tool or just fight changer. It's absolutely devastating.
Because I mean, you see that Karthus ult above your head, and no matter how fed or how tanky you are, you got to admit that there's a little bit of nerves associated with seeing that thing above your head.
It's like, okay.
And any amount of nerves affects the way that you play. And it's psychological, man.
Yeah, it is. Purple team with a lot of oracles clearing out wards around Dragon Buff. Amumu and Leona both with one, actually. Blue team, though, still purchasing wards, throwing them down, having excellent ward coverage up until the point that they cleared them out. They're doing a wonderful job. Both teams are.
And, I mean, people make jokes about Karthus a lot, Karthus Press R now, Arthas, people call him Arthas. But I think everybody who's played against Karthus, for any extended period of time, will tell you is that Karthus is much more than his ultimate.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just Defile is such a powerful team fight tool with powerful area control.
Wall of
Pain
Pain
is a powerful slow and a shred. And Lay Waste does quite a bit of damage, especially to single targets. I mean, he's got a lot of AoE damage even outside of his ultimate. His ultimate is just a bonus.
Karthus is I think, probably one of the champions that has the largest and strongest amount of zone control in the game. And if you're not paying attention and the Lay Waste or little Skittles that he throws out explode under you, they do a lot. They do a lot of damage.
They do more damage if they hit a single target. Amumu going in now, ulting, but only getting Riven now. Nuno ulting now. People on the purple team trying to get out of the range of that. Gets stopped a little bit early, but a lot of damage going out. Leona taking a lot of damage. A lot of members of the purple team falling here. Double kill from Karthus, so much AoE damage, and now the ultimates at least. Well, I thought it was going to pick up Swain, but Italy actually picking up the kill on the retreating Tristana after that Karthus ult just took her down so low.
Yeah, that was an amazing spear. Quite the pick up there from Nidalee.
So purple team, who looked so strong early on, blue team really making a comeback here, and I think they're actually going to be able to push quite a ways.
Yeah, definitely, and maybe turn
they might
around,
just go top
Baron
after this. Yeah,
or maybe go for top tower. They want to increase their lead. Purple team, they're doing something so devastating. They're fighting inside of Karthus.
I think a huge thing with that team fight was that Jacques Lepeny with that Amumu, I think he was just looking for a good chance to looking for a good bandage toss opportunity, and he didn't get it, and I think he got a little trigger happy and popped that ultimate, only caught Riven, and that was a huge factor in who won that team fight. Yeah,
not only that, but they were fighting under Karthus they were fighting under his skirt the entire time. You do not want to do that. You do not want to be under there. Oh, and the Ashe ultimate actually probably going to save Nidalee and Riven.
And I think what we have to remember, and we've been neglecting this, Karthus has revive.
Yeah. So he can just.
And I believe if he has that spec, it gives you a huge speed boost when you come back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, for quite a long time. And, you use that as soon as you're revived, you teleport back into the team fight, and you use that speed to just get right back where you were before you died. And just the amount of time that he can be present in a team fight
is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. And I don't know if you were around when I was talking about that TSM tactic that they used in Season 1 when the Rain Man ran a lot of Yorick in top lane.
they'd throw it on Karthus and he'd run around.
They would always throw that ultimate on Karthus. Yorick would use that teleport strat out of top lane and bottom lane ganks. Karthus would come down for a gank, and then Yorick would teleport in, ult Karthus, and Karthus would just act like a madman.
And for good reason, because...
Yeah, you would have thought that Karthus was singed the way he was acting. Oh. And there's a Mumu doing that same ultimate in almost the same place, catching 2 people this time. Nice Leona ult catching Ashe. Tristana able to do quite a bit of damage there. A lot of damage coming out of the Nunu ult, and a Mumu is going to fall to Mumu's going to fall to Nunu. That Karthus ult will pick up Leona. And the nice Ashe ultimate, but a cleanse from Tristana gets her out of the way there. And Swain with that Ravenous Flock trying to sustain himself, but against 5 people it's just no use. And blue team looking really strong right now with a lot of momentum.
Yeah, they are rolling downhill. This is an avalanche. And, you know, people are down for 20 seconds. Are they going to go and push... Probably going to go push out bottom and top turrets?
And, yeah, I hate to say this, but I think really what has been a deciding factor in these team fights, you know, with Karthus, who's such a strong teamfight presence, and Ashe, who's a strong teamfight presence, and Riven, who's a strong teamfight presence, as well as Nunu, that if you have a subpar initiation against a team like that, they are going to make you pay for it. And that's what's happened.
Yeah. Not to mention, Nidalee has been, like, if people try to run away, or had just been distance, like, had some distance from her, she's been throwing out those spears like a madman as well, and they've been ignoring her.
Yeah. And that's a costly mistake as well.
And I like what Nunu is doing. Each time Amumu ults, right afterwards, Nunu will run in the middle of everyone and just ulti. And then Purple runs away, or Tristana has to use her Buster Shot.
And if you've noticed, Ashe was actually that team fight. I don't know if she's been doing it the whole time. Was standing in that absolute zero near the back. Kind of, you know, and Tristana is able to attack her from that distance, but it's kind of challenging melee units to come through that absolute zero and try to focus her down while she's there.
Yeah, not to mention absolute zero AoEs going on there, right there, but Karthus is like in the middle of it as well with his Defile.
It's a really, really nasty team to be going up against, especially when it gets to this phase in the game where team fights are really, really just everything that happens. And now Nunu going in there, I think the Buster Shot pushes him back. Nice Amumu ult this time, catching about 30 people, but to no avail, too little, too late. And Karthus going to pick up the kill on Amumu, and Ashe going to pick up the Swain.
Yeah, and there's Uda, can't get close.
Yeah, there's just too much AoE. I mean, you've got the Nunu AoE, which actually didn't even get used that time. But that Karthus AoE, like, if you want to focus somebody down on the enemy team, you're going to have to walk through that.
Yeah, no one wants to walk through that. That Defile is so strong on Karthus.
I mean, it is definitely still anybody's game. Purple team still has... You know, Tristana, 273 CS, she's got that Infinity Edge and the Phantom Dancer.
I mean, they're still ahead in gold. I mean, but honestly, at this point, does it matter?
No, and you know what? I gotta be honest with you, I think the point in the game where Purple could dominate by picking people off has ended.
Yeah, now it's...
And that's really what they were doing. And now that, you know, you're in that phase where it's pretty much just 5v5 all the time, every time, they're really learning that this blue team is just set up for, you know, there's much more synergy.
Yeah, their team fight is unbelievably strong. It's AoE, it's protect Ashe while she auto-attacks her team, and if you try to get close to Ashe, you're going to die.
Yep. That's just a matter of fact.
Like,
but you know, Tristana, if they can hold out, she has potential. But she really needs more damage items. She needs that Bloodthirster. I mean, she does have that Infinity Edge Phantom Dancer combo, which is very powerful with that rapid fire Q that she has. But she really, really needs more damage to be able to, you know, chunk people down the way that she needs to. to eliminate some targets before they become a threat in that team fight.
You have, let's just go over some numbers real quick. Oh man, there might be an engage, but you know, you have 1,400 damage coming from, and a massive slow from Absolute Zero, but there's the ultimate.
We're trying to get in there once again, only grabbing 2 people with that ultimate, but a lot of damage going on Karthus. But they're standing right in that defile, and that ultimate from Ashe keeping them there. So Teemo taking a lot of damage, forced to flash out. But Purple Team holding their own in this team fight, but that Karthus ultimate is going to go off and pick up Teemo.
But
as
he's back.
Tries to escape. And the volley. Oh, wow, that spear almost picked up Nidalee. And Tristana, not enough help to 1v1 Ashe there. And she is going to fall as well. So, really, I think some unnecessary sacrifices from the Purple Team. And 4 members of the Blue Team still up now. And Karthus, as you see, that revive.
Yeah, like he was...
He's already back now, and he's going to help his team push.
Yeah, and he actually wasn't able to throw off his ultimate before he disappeared, but he revived it and threw it out.
and here's the thing, is that people, you know, make fun of revive because the whole thing is, oh, well, I just died. Let me revive so I can go die again. You know, and it sounds silly. But if you think about Karthus, and we've discussed this before, he's kind of made to die.
He really is.
It kind of revolves around him dying in that team fight. And so Revive, you know, synergizes pretty well with that playstyle.
And if Karthus doesn't die in a team fight and he has that Defile on the entire time, then there's a really good chance that you're winning by a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was really, really valuable that while they were all in that Defile, Ashe caught him with that ultimate.
Yeah.
And locked him down in that, made them take as much damage as possible.
255 magic damage every second.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. This is what that Defile is.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And those lay wastes, but they do double damage on a single target, doing a little over 300 damage right now on multiple targets, so a little over 600 on a single target.
Yeah.
And that ultimate sitting at, holy moly, about 832 magic damage.
Yeah. They have a real problem with Karthus right now. They have to kill him. They have to kill him quickly so they can back off.
And Nunu, and as you see, 2 members of the Blue Team sitting in front. Amumu ulting, catching about 4 people, and Swain actually taking down Nidalee, but that Defile, once again, doing so much damage. Tristana wisely ulting him back, but he's going to turn it on again. And Swain actually scoring a quadra kill here, falling to Karthus. Wow, speaking of AoE.
Speaking of AoE.
Swain with the quadra.
What
Not
just
to be
happened?
underestimated. I have... Wow. I'm speechless. What a turnaround. And I think what was key there, as we were discussing earlier, Amumu actually got a really nice ult off that time. He snared about 4 people, whereas before he was only getting about 2 of them. So Swain was able to deal his AoE, you know, before Karthus could get in there. And Tristana, with the Buster Shot, knocking Karthus back, making him unable to get in range for that Defile to do much damage. And Swain just taking advantage of it, scoring that quadra.
Now that's an impressive turnaround. This game, I thought it was in the bag. Not anymore. Oh no, Udda's a little overextended though. That rocket jump, I don't know, man. Yeah, he's gonna flash out of there. He should be fine now.
But the Ashe ultimate is gonna miss, unfortunately. And I think a teleport was just attempted from Swain, but it got canceled somehow.
He may have opted to cancel it.
Somebody in the own chat said that was just positioning. And yeah, that was a really nice Triss play, pushing Karthus out of the way. Man.
That was unbelievable. What a turnaround. Oh my god, the Defile, the late waste doing so much damage.
Oh,
Amumu's
wow.
in there
Nice
alone.
Amumu ultimate, but he is alone. And Swain taking a lot of damage. He's going to be forced to fall back, and Tristana forced to rocket jump out, but Leona Cena's blading in. Her team not there to follow up, and now she's going to fall, and now Amumu getting chased. Mushrooms are there, but it's not enough. He walks through the wall of pain, and Amumu falls as well.
Oh man, this is bad news for them. That was just some mistakes. They shouldn't have gone in. Or there was just some miscommunication there, you know? Their team just didn't seem to know what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, just people not being on the same page. Oh, nice ultimate from Ash, and a lot of burst damage going down on that Swain, and he goes down really quickly. So blue team, I think, is going to push this really hard. 3 members of the purple team are down. Tristana's taking a lot of damage right now. He's trying to catch up with the Defile, and a lay waste takes down Teemo. And yeah, I think blue team might try to push to win here. 15 seconds until Leona is back up. They've got that Blood Boil, really powerful pushing tool, and they're just going to go straight for that next site. Well, actually, I think they're going to try to take down Tristana, and it doesn't happen. She gets to that spawn pool in time. Nidalee flashing in to try to get that spear. Guard this, getting into that spawn pool before that obelisk can kill him. And yeah, blue team taking this home. Nice comeback. Really nice comeback.
Really nice comeback by both teams for a moment there, and just really great play.
Congrats to Swain on that quadra. That was just some great play. Uda making that happen, actually. That Tristana ultimate.
Yeah, wonderful play by everyone on both teams. That was something else.
Great play. Great
play.
plays.
So I'm gonna put my music back on.
Right.
And before we, I guess, do some questions again. For those of you watching,